In the not-so-distant past, Earth faced a peculiar phenomenon as small, average-sized comets unexpectedly found their way to our planet. While the initial impact created little to no destruction, scientists and astronomers were intrigued by the arrival of these celestial visitors. Their curiosity sparked a relentless pursuit to uncover the mysteries held within these comets. Over a span of 2 years, as researchers conducted their investigations, they discovered an unsettling truth. Embedded within the icy cores and cosmic dust of these comets were pathogens, microscopic organisms unlike any previously encountered on Earth. These pathogens began to spread at an alarming rate, infiltrating ecosystems and decimating life forms across the globe. The world watched in horror as flora and fauna fell victim to this invisible enemy. Slowly, the once vibrant tapestry of life began to unravel. Forests that had stood for centuries lost their greenery, animals that had roamed the plains vanished from sight, and the balance of nature teetered on the brink of collapse. By the end of 2 years, a staggering 97% of all terrestrial life had perished, leaving only a scant 3% of Earth's creatures to survive the onslaught. Yet, amid this devastation, the oceans remained a sanctuary. Remarkably, marine life seemed impervious to the lethal effects of the comet-borne pathogens. Fish, mammals, and other organisms that thrived in the depths of the sea carried an innate immunity, a biological shield against the devastation wreaked upon the land. This astonishing resilience sparked a glimmer of hope in a world otherwise engulfed in despair. As bodies of life once full of vibrancy floated out to sea, their remains formed a haunting reminder of the fragility of existence. However, the ocean's power to regenerate began to surface. With the help of science, researchers and marine biologists embarked on a mission to understand how the seas managed to sustain themselves amidst the chaos. The revelations were profound as scientists uncovered mechanisms by which marine ecosystems could cleanse and revitalize themselves, despite the dark threat looming above. The landscape of Earth transformed dramatically, marking the onset of a new era. Nature found a way to reclaim its territory as humans retreated from the remnants of once bustling cities and towns, now largely devoid of life. Urban landscapes became overgrown with wild flora, as the natural world flooded back into spaces that had long been dominated by human activity. In this new reality, a unique cast of characters emerged to navigate the wilds of a reawakened Earth. Among them was a rugged and resourceful woman named Alara, a biologist driven by her passion for the natural world and a deep desire to protect what remained of the planet's biodiversity. A strong independent man, an eccentric, with a mind chock full of common sense and wit, whose passion for the great outdoors helped him immensely in surviving and thriving in the environment he found himself in. Together, they forged an unlikely alliance, a bridge between humanity and the wild. As Alara roamed the untamed landscapes, she encountered a plethora of remarkable animals now thriving in the absence of humans. There were vibrant flocks of migratory birds that had reclaimed the skies, darting through the air with a grace and freedom unknown in the ages of civilization. Majestic deer grazed peacefully in the glades while playful otters danced joyfully along riverbanks, embodying a sense of wonder that echoed through the rejuvenated wilderness. Alara marveled at the resilience of nature. Each step brought her face to face with animals she had only studied from afar in textbooks or documentaries. She observed how life was reclaiming its place, how ecosystems were re-establishing their intricate balances. The beauty and brutality of survival played out daily in an existence stripped of human interference. Yet, it was not without its challenges. The remaining humans, a fragmented society, faced the harsh reality of dwindling resources and chaotic survival. Alara understood that to thrive again, humanity needed to learn from and coexist with the natural world. She started small, gathering groups of survivors who shared her vision, a vision of respecting nature and learning from it. Together, they began to plant seeds of hope, cultivating gardens and establishing small communities that honored the land and sea. Meanwhile, the oceans, resilient and deep, continued their silent recovery. Whales breached the surface, creating magnificent splashes that echoed across the waters while coral reefs began to regenerate, vibrant colors painting an underwater canvas. With each passing season, life beneath the waves bloomed anew. Fish populations surged, their schools gliding gracefully through the water, revealing a thriving ecosystem untouched by the tragedy above. As years passed, the once divided world began to heal. The remnants of humanity, guided by the lessons learned from their past, evolved into stewards of the Earth, fundamentally changed by the experience. The planet transformed into an open-air wildlife sanctuary, where humans and animals coexisted, no longer masters of nature but participants in its grand design. Through Alara and Koda's journey, they forged a new narrative, one where resilience, regeneration, and respect for the Earth became paramount. Each day whispered tales of survival, reminding those who remained that life, in all its forms, could endure and flourish even in the most daunting circumstances. In this new chapter, the spirit of nature reigned supreme, reclaiming its rightful place in a world once again alive with possibility.